Hello, space travelers, and welcome to Monday night's art stream. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Thank you guys for last week. It was nice to have a day off from streaming, and I got to spend some time with my husband and celebrate our anniversary. Pretty much the whole week. Oh. Hey David, hello human in the chat, hello Jiffy. Hope all is well in the far reaches of the galaxy. Thank you David, how are you doing? How was your weekend? How have you been? What's been up? I took last week off to celebrate my husband and I's third wedding anniversary. Monday I just kind of was getting my hair done and getting some outfit stuff picked out for a fancy dinner at a fancy steakhouse type place. We had a nice romantic dinner on Tuesday, and then Wednesday is the 17th was our actual anniversary, so we just played Baldur's Gate all day. Video games and games are a way that we just love to bond and connect. So yeah, how was your weekend, David? What you been up to? Check music here. Make sure it's not too loud. Maybe it's this one. Where's that? There we go. There we go. Just a little quieter. All right. Today I'm probably going to continue working on my OC. I got a little bit of work done on her off camera, and I'll also show you where I'm at with the Boozette picture. Slowly but surely, I am getting stuff done. I went to my local artist meetup that happens once a month this past Saturday, and it's always a great time. I've been learning a lot, especially from my friend Stacia, who shows up in the chat. Learning some great things and just kind of connecting and meeting new people. It's been really fun. And I feel like I've been learning a ton. And it's also just nice to be around all that creative energy. Let's see here, David. Busy with life. Dad had surgery on Thursday and has been recovering. He's back to work today though, so yay! Otherwise, just been playing a lot of Hades and working a ton. Oh, well, I'm glad he's doing better. I hope it wasn't, let's see, on Thursday and he's already back at work today. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm glad the recovery was nice and quick for him. Yeah, I feel you on the just being busy and whatnot. If I'm not, working on my art stuff or like kind of taking care of stuff around the house, I'm at my actual job and but my steady income job, I guess I can call it. And it's just been kind of stressful there, but that's just kind of par for the course. Hey, Stacia, welcome to the chat. How are you? How was the rest of your weekend? I was just telling David here, Artist Jam was great this past weekend, and I really appreciated your help. I'm slowly but surely learning what I need to do to really just get a system down for myself. Today I'm going to continue on working on, let me pull it up here. Uh-oh, he's not on there. One second. I'm going to continue working on my Alien OC for Autism Acceptance Month, and I actually kind of had I briefly brought this topic up before, but I thought I'd ask once we get more people in the chat if I have any of my other fellow neurospices to kind of give me their opinion on something. So I'm going to give it a little bit and see if anybody else pops in. Okay, there we go. Give me 1 second. Roll up. Oh, right, I have to... okay, it's already connected. There it is. Woohoo! All right. Yeah, anybody that wants to do like art streaming and has I don't know if, I'm assuming maybe other types of tablets can do it too, depending, but the iPad, you can get something called Reflector 4. I probably mentioned this before, but it basically just mirrors your iPad. And it's like a one-time payment of like $20. And it has been awesome because, Apple's notorious for, you need to buy very specific Apple product things for, like there's only one outlet on this iPad, and I would probably have to have some special cord to plug into the computer and then I just got too many cords already. I'm slowly wanting to eventually not have so many like cords, period, because I like to have a nice clean open desk. But yeah, how was the rest of your weekend, Stacia? It was great time at the Artist Jam as usual. I've been really enjoying those. It's been really nice connecting with everybody, and it took me a little while, but but I think I'm doing better. Let's see, David, I've thought about getting an iPad, but I haven't purchased one yet. You might be able to just, like, if you want to start out to see if you like it, I would honestly suggest, let's see, I think there's like the iPad Air, or some used ones online. They're a little bit smaller, a little bit cheaper, in like the maybe $200-300 range, to see if you like it. Let's see, Stacia, sounds awesome. My weekend was good. I caught up on some dramas I've been watching and prepped for the week. Oh gosh, I was worried that you said you were getting caught up on like real life drama. I'm like, oh no. I'm glad it's TV and not real life. Night of Knee, hey, welcome to the chat. How are you? Fellow neuro-ridiculous checking in. Oh, welcome to the chat. Yeah, we are, we're about to, I'm checking in, seeing how everyone's weekend was, telling them how my anniversary week was last week, and I'm going to continue working on my old OC Eknah today for Autism Acceptance Month. And what else was I going to do? Oh, and I actually was going to bring up an interesting topic for Autism Acceptance Month, just to kind of get people's perspective, because no matter where you're at on the spectrum, everyone's like perceptions or experiences are very different. Let's see here, David. I mainly want one to draw and procreate. Yep. So I think they're trying to think. I might have to do some like research on it. I think the iPad Air or some of the other earlier iPads can still use Procreate. I just think they don't have as much capacity, like layers wise, if that makes sense. David, I use my buddy's iPad a lot to draw on there. I draw on there quite a bit. Yeah, it's good to just like get on there and practice. Doing this refresh series has been really good for me because I don't have the stress of starting completely like at the blank canvas, because you know I get the blank canvas syndrome and you're like, what do I draw? So this has been really fun for me to just already have a bunch of, I think that's one of the best ways that I found with my ADHD brain is I have a sketchbook, and occasionally I get an art bug up my butt and I'm like, ooh, I need to get this idea out of my head, and I just kind of leave it there, and if I don't ever come back to it, doesn't mean I won't eventually come back to it. I end up piling up ideas that way, and so I don't have to think off the top of my head, what should I be drawing? I just go to the notebook, or I have another binder of like old drawings that are kind of in the sketchy phase, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I feel like working on this today. Let's see, Night of Knee. It really comes down to a RAM issue. The older models don't have a lot of RAM. Yep, correct. So it limits their functional capacity. So yeah, there's only so many layers. Like, let me see. I forget how many layers that this one allows me to have. 1 second. Canvas. And layers. So it says for this particular one, 130. Let's see, 135 layers available. I don't know if that's for all of them though. I'm still figuring layers or canvas stuff out. Let me look. I'm going here. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's look at this one. Yep, this one's coming along great, by the way. I'm doing shading right now. Stacia was kind enough to point out a good thing, like an easier thing to do would be to create a multiply layer with a color similar to what you're working with, put it over, and just erase where you want the light to come from. Very, very nice. Very nice and straight and simple. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'm kind of messing with like the opacity, or like, do I want it really dark and spooky, or do I want to do that? So I'm still working on that. But let me check. Let me check. Canvas information. Is this one the same? There we go. Okay, maximum. I think, I'm not sure. This one's different. I'm gonna have to, if anybody can explain to me why some of my canvases have more layers than others, I might be just missing something. See, I don't know everything, so it's really, really, it's okay to admit you don't know things. I used to have this really bad habit of, like, oh, I should already know how to do this, and so I would get so stubborn, and I wouldn't look up anything, and it's like, that's not productive at all. Oh, man. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to continue working on Eknah today. And then, the topic that I wanted to bring up today was for my fellow neurospicies. How do you think, so I was diagnosed late in life. I was 31 years old, right? So do you feel like you would have, for those who have been diagnosed when you were a kid, would you have rather not been diagnosed then? Because I've had some friends who were, that pretty much kind of got treated like, less than, oh, we gotta hold your hand, or like you can just tell the obvious, what's the word I'm thinking of? Just didn't get taken seriously, all that jazz. People were overly helpful in a not helpful way. Whereas for me, I felt, if someone would have told me the things that I know now, because it was a lot of, what did they say? Like, I have a learning disability, because I also had a physical disability, but once that got surgically fixed, my brain's like, well, I'm not disabled anymore, which was not true. Let's see, Stacia, canvas size and resolution affect how many layers are. Oh, okay. Thank you. That makes sense. Gotcha. So for me, it was very much like, oh, well, I guess I don't need anything else. But I was still struggling constantly. Especially, I didn't know how to regulate my emotions very well. You add, trauma and all that fun stuff to it, and it just kind of snowballs. So once I had A's and B's in high school, and that was because I had, I need to go over this. I had resource every day in middle school and high school. So I had the one class that I knew that, like, all right, if I'm having trouble with something, I can just talk to my teacher and we'll figure it out. And we can, I felt like I had the space to figure it out. But once I got to college, there wasn't really much offered as way of help or assisting. And the other issue was, they kept telling me I had the learning disability, right? But there was nowhere on any of my records kind of explaining like what that meant and why. There was no autism, there was no ADHD. They'd so much rather me not have that diagnosis than to, tell me about it, if that makes sense. It was that, bad juju kind of thing. So like I've met people that come from both walks of life, and I was just kind of curious if anyone felt like they wanted to share. What do you think? Would you have rather not known until maybe later, or like maybe myself, I wish somebody would have told me, because I honestly just thought I was crazy. I was trying so hard, and I just thought I was just stupid and dumb, and it really sucked. So if someone would have explained to me a little bit more clear on what they meant, it would have helped, but no. So like, oh, my physical disability was my hearing loss. I was born with 2 non-fully functional eardrums. They were not fully formed, and I didn't get them fixed until fourth and fifth grade. I had 2 surgeries on both, one on each ear, and I was pretty much almost, you could basically say I'm deaf. I was deaf back then. And so not only was I having the hearing delay problem, there's obviously the neurodivergence underneath, and it's just caused a snowball effect. And so I was like, oh, I'm fine now. I've had my ears fixed. I can hear now. And no, there's so much more that goes into it. And I think the other issue is like, my mom would always tell me like nobody would help her. Like she didn't know how to deal with like my brothers too. His clear autism, but they only diagnosed him with ADHD. So I'm glad medicine's come quite a bit of ways, but we still have a long way to go. Let's see here. Night of Knee. I think that not being diagnosed throughout high school was both a blessing and a curse, but not having that information when I left school definitely bent me over. Absolutely. So it's just kind of like, yeah, you're just only you just have a slight issue, but you're fine. Is kind of what I always got. It's like, oh, she's doing good enough, you know. Look at her, she has A's and B's, she's great, she's in music. And like, they don't realize how much of my homework I would do at school in my resource class. And then anytime a test would come around, dear Lord, me and had so much like test anxiety. My brain would just like completely block out, like just blank, I would say, and I could not remember anything, even if I studied. And it really, really sucked, especially if they make that like a big chunk of your grade. It's like college is really bad about that. It's like, what is the point of all this homework I'm doing if, you know, at the end of the day that most of my grade is on the test. And so I ended up having to drop out of college when I was only a couple years in. And I was able to at least tell myself like, hey, it's okay if you have to get out, but you should do it soon because you can't afford to fail. Isn't that sad? We can't afford like actually to fail because I can't afford the loan. There's no, I'm gonna drown myself. So I just thought that would be an interesting conversation for today to continue on with Autism Acceptance Month. So yeah, if anybody else, I see Night of Knee shared his story. If you guys wanna, if anybody Neurospicy in my chat has an opinion, please let me know. I would like to hear about it, because everyone's journey on the spectrum is wildly different. Thanks for listening to my rambling there for a second. Okay. Clean up all these pixels. I am just so happy with how this picture is coming along, though. I feel like I'm drawing an old friend. The world has definitely come a long way in mental health, but we have so much, like, so far to go. Where am I at? Here we go. It was, gosh, I think it was another friend of mine who was like really like pushing. They had done a lot of research, like they were 100% sure they were on the spectrum. And in hindsight, it's really interesting because some of my best friends today, or people that are still in my life, we found out we're all on the spectrum, or we have, you know, some level of neurospicy. Hey souls, how are you doing? Hello, Awesomeness Jiffy. Had a wonderful break last week. Yes, I did. Thank you. We told chat. Monday I just was like, I got getting my hair done and getting my outfit picked out, and Tuesday we went to a fancy steakhouse. Got to be fancy McFancy pantses for an evening, and then what was it? Wednesday, the day of our anniversary, we played Baldur's Gate all day. Oh man, look at this one. This one's bad. Okay, let's see. How are you doing, souls? How was your weekend? Yeah, that's better. Okay. I think I was in the middle of something and I've forgotten. Oh, I'll figure it out. Oh, right. So yeah, my friend pointed me in the direction to get formally diagnosed here where I live. And you know, I remember being in the interview, right? The initial I wouldn't say screening, but just like the consultation, right? And thankfully, my counselor, who is thankfully back where she's back working at the place she was, so I get to see her again. she was like there with me in the chat because, you know, I didn't have anybody to like be there, if that makes sense. Where am I at? To help validate me or make sure like I'm being heard, right? And not being gaslit, because I see a lot of horror stories on that. But I will tell you, the doctor that I ended up, you know, seeing, she definitely, her specialty was women on the spectrum, and a lot of women or women at birth get female at birth, I apologize, get missed because we mask a little too well, and women are normally pretty social creatures, so there's always that possibility. And also, girls do not present the same way guys do. Here, it's a little better. But yeah, the initial consultation went very, very well, and she said she barely even had to. She just like knew right away, and I never felt more like validated. But even still, during the whole testing, which I think I had to come back two times, it was like I don't know, 3 hours or so total of all testing. And when I would explain like my history and what I've been through, and like I didn't know too much about my family medical history. Nobody talked about it, which is a big issue. But I just felt so like I was crying, because I was just like, what if I'm wrong? What if this isn't what it is, you know? But as I kept researching and talking about it and going through that process, I'm like, holy cow, this has to be it. And as soon as I got that answer, I never felt more like, oh my God, this is it. I don't have to, like, I have a name for it, I have context for it, and I can start to figure stuff out. Let's see, let me get caught up on chat here. Night of Knee. It's really a piece that we all tend to find each other because gangster recognizes gangster. Yeah. Oh gosh, what would our gang sign be? Maybe the infinity symbol. Souls. That's good. Nice and sounds wonderful, Jiffy. I went to the mall over the weekend with my friend and had some Chinese food. I had some honey sesame chicken, black pepper chicken, and fried rice for lunch. That sounds really good. Oh, and you got the Kit Kat donuts, by the way. Oh, from Krispy Kreme. Gotcha. Yeah, they just like to fork out those fun donuts. And you got an NSYNC CD. Awesome. Well, yeah, it's about to be May, so it's perfect timing for that NSYNC CD. Oh man. So, but yeah, that's my ramble for like the assessment and everything. It's extremely validating, but I like to talk about like getting your autism diagnosis as like experiencing the 7 stages of grief? Is it 7? Or is it 10? 5 stages of grief. I think there's way more grief, more steps involved in grief. That's a very neurodivergent thing to say, I believe. So there's 5 stages of grief, and I definitely like it's better, but I definitely got to a part where I was in that anger mode. Very, very angry. At first it was like, oh yeah, everything makes sense, this is awesome, blah 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 blah. And then I'm just like, it really starts setting in. I'm like, son of a gun. You mean I could have been, I could have been like getting help, or I could have like done, I was just, and I had to refigure out how my brain works, and who in the world am I? I'm an alien, apparently. It's one of the only ways I even remotely was getting like an idea of what was going on with myself was through therapy, like just talk therapy, because not everyone on the spectrum is chatty, once you get me going on something, I will talk for a long time. But also my own artwork, I realized I was just drawing what I was feeling very subconsciously. And so a lot of very fun going through those all 5 of those stages, and I'm almost at the acceptance part, but sometimes I still go back to the anger. Let's see here. Stacia, trauma-based neurospicy here, so I can relate on the overlapping quirks and use that to help bridge the gap / translate for neurotypicals. Be an ally and support and help where I can. You definitely do that. Stacia, I'm glad you're getting the support that you need and building the bridges to help yourself and others. Absolutely. I remember thinking to myself at one point, like, I really want to help other people like myself. How do I do that? Jiffy-sama, I love it, Souls. Thank you. I'm Jiffy-sama now. I was like, how do I help people? And the best way, sorry if I'm not drawing, I get distracted. The best way I found is like just sharing my experience with other people and what I've been through, whether it's been medically, therapeutically, or life, or even just like, you know, my VTubing and my streaming and whatnot. I just wish I had more of that, you know. And if this is the way I can do it, then I will. I don't have all the answers, but I am more than happy to share my experience with everyone. All right, I keep getting really distracted. What do I want to do with her eye? I kind of want to do this gradient thing here. Let's see. What color should I do? Should I do... do a layer... Should I do a layer mask? Yeah. This is where my things are coming in clutch here that I've learned. Layer masks are awesome and make it so much easier when I'm just trying to color within a certain thing. Where is it at? Clipping mask? Nope. Layer mask, please. Where are you? Apple. Oh, just there we go. Every program's a little different. So that one goes there. Okay. I gotta sneeze. Give me 1 second. Ooh, there we go. Let's see here. Stacia, anger is your subconscious telling you that you're important. That's what you went through matter and that you're worth fighting for. I can definitely agree with that. Because anytime nowadays, I notice if people are crossing my boundaries, and it happened definitely before, but now I know where the anger is coming from. I just get so upset if I feel like people are not treating me with respect or treating me like I'm a joke. That's a big no-no in Jiffy Land. Go. Definitely can agree with that. Good observation. Oopsies. Go. Come on, no. Gosh, my hand is not steady. I've definitely adjusted the steady balance on my pen, but if it's too stiff, then it doesn't curve the way I'd like to. Here. There we go. Let's see here. David, I remember you telling me a story about that recently. Yeah, it's just in general, yeah, I just can't do it anymore. You guys if people want to cross my boundaries, we're gonna have a bad time. Okay, what is happening? Why is it doing that? Why is it a different color? Nope. What is happening? Give me 1 second. Oh, I see. Oh, I know why. Oh, okay, I see. Ooh, got it. Because I want to do this. Okay. Aha! Okay. Turn this up a little bit. That might not be what I want to do. Her eyes are normally like black. Maybe I should just do black first and then go over it with a different color. I kind of want to make her eyes and her eyelashes stand out from each other now. Let's do this first. I kind of wanted to like do a gradient, but I wanted to test out this texture first. Yeah, you know, no one deserves to have their boundaries crossed, and a lot of people don't like to get that memo, and they'll keep doing it too, as long as you let them. And the hard part, you know, when you have the rejection sensitivity, right? that, you know, you don't want to lose people. You don't want to anger people, because sometimes you'd rather have that happen, like deal with it, than to be alone. And I'm telling you, you don't want that. I had some time to kind of like be alone myself at one point, and like I had a few people to talk to, but I kind of needed that to recenter myself and focus on the things that made me happy. And because I spent a lot of time making other people happy, I had completely lost what it is that made me happy as a person. And one of the consistent things, as I always say, was my art. I love creating things, and, you know, for the sake of creating. What do you guys think of that texture on there for the eye? Zoom out, see how it looks. Kind of cool. I'll probably do something to, I tend to highlight the eyelashes to kind of make them stand out. Like, let me see here. Back out. Let me see here. Yeah, Boozette here, for example. I like to highlight the eyelashes and make them stand out since I draw such chunky eyelashes. Let's see here. Let's see, Souls. Oh, had a good dinner. Meatloaf, cornbread, rice, and green beans. Awesome. We made like, my husband made a yummy stir fry for dinner. We had like scrambled eggs, green bell pepper, onion, broccoli, red potatoes, and we had some really yummy fresh chorizo. Oh, you like how the eye looks? Thank you. You dig it? Sweet. Let's see, Night of Knee. You'd think I would have learned my lesson the last time with fighting for my food, but nope, here I am again with my 5 cats fighting for a bite of my food. Well, it's hard. It's hard with animals. I had a pet bird, so she always wanted to eat with me, period. And I didn't necessarily have to. Oops, here we go. I didn't have to. You're not supposed to. Birds are very sensitive. You got to be careful what you feed them. But every once in a while, I give her tiniest nibble on something. I'm actually pretty good about not giving animals human food, or at least yeah, basically anything that I would eat, because I can't guarantee that it's safe for them. Alright, let's see here. Might be able to do more with this eye here. Here we go. So, fun thing about Eknah here. So over time, I kind of like expanded her lore like a good OC creator would do. And the most I've come up with is that she's from like a planet that's very obviously dense and like jungle and whatnot. And she's like an ant, basically. She's from like an ant type colony. There's queen, all that stuff. And the females, let me zoom out. I never drew a male, like, or whatnot, but the females have curved antenna like this, very ribbon-like. And then I was going to, and they're a little bit more rounder and softer, and I was probably going to make the males like really sharp angular antenna and a little bit sharper for that. And then her wings, I decided originally they were just kind of like transparent, a little bit fairy-like, bug-like, but I decided that for each season their wings change depending on what season it is. So during the winter they're clear, fall they're, you know, like probably oranges, reds, and anything fall colored. Spring and summer you got the greens and the really deep greens. So I thought that was a fun little thing to add. Here, what else do I want to do with these eyes? I think I need to let's bring this down. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I probably already asked this question, and I'm sorry if I did. What are some of your guys' favorite OCs you've ever made? I've only made 3 in my whole lifetime. I'm kind of a little behind in that department. I should have more. I'm slowly kind of working on like a fur or feather Sona character. Why is it not working? What's happening here? Am I on the wrong layer? Do I have to? Sorry, in real time sometimes get confused. See, that's okay. That one's working. Why isn't it working over here? Oh, let's see. Let's see here. Corbzilla, welcome to the chat. Oh, let's see here. 5 cats and people in 1 computer chair is not a recipe for success. Let's see here. Can you, sorry, Corbzilla, I wasn't sure what you were referencing. Can you say that again? Let's see here. Oh, an OC, an original character. I apologize. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody had a favorite original character that they've ever made. Now or like when you were younger. I probably did this topic before, but it's always fun, especially if there's new people in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Corbzilla. My name is Jiffy. I'm a late diagnosed autistic. I've always felt alien, so that's why you see one before you. And we're celebrating Autism Acceptance Month with an old alien OC I used to draw. Welcome to the chat. Yes. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, an original character. Or a Sona, if you will. Yeah, I'm working on a feather Sona, my furry type thing, because I love birds. But she's still been in the works for a while. Let's see here, David. My favorites are Top Shot Tank and Wave Dancer, My Little Pony OCs, and Akumu Tsuki, my first Sona. I have several others like Polaris Stella, who's a Yu-Gi-Oh OC I used to use for fanfiction. Oh yeah, you reminded me my pony OC Treble Star, which I have not. I've started the final line work for my anniversary present, but I still only have the sketch. Here's the drawing for my husband and I's anniversary. So on the final draft and working on the line work, and then hopefully get color down soon. Okay. What is going on here? Ooh. Just shrink that down just a little bit. There we go. Just kind of wanted to fill in down here. Oh, thank you. So, if you're interested, Corbzilla, the reason why I'm working on this particular OC is she was actually the very first, like, alien character, or, like, character that I drew for myself before I knew I was autistic. I was diagnosed very late in life, only, like, I think 3 years ago now. So, I thought it'd be fun to work on her for Autism Acceptance Month, so that's what we've been doing. I hope you had a great weekend, and thank you for taking the time for stopping by my stream. Oh yeah, I really like that. I'll probably come back to the eyes, but I like where that's going. Alright, so I'm thinking, since I have her wings on a separate layer, so maybe I should do all the seasons for her wings and just interchange them. So what I think I'm gonna do is gonna copy. Oh wait, no wait, can I copy? Give me 1 second. And paste. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna paste this a couple more times, and then I'll have 3 separate 4 separate wing canvases for the seasons. Let's see here. Souls. Oh, cool. Keep being awesomeness and coolness. I will, Souls. I try really hard to do so. Appreciate that. Okay. You guys got any fun plans for the rest of the week? Okay. I just start with the clear ones just to, let's see, go to my pen. Wondering if I should use a different pen here. The syrup one's always fun. Do different thicknesses on it. Ooh, that's too big. Okay, yeah, and her wings are supposed to basically be leaves. That's the part I left out. I apologize. So they change like the leaves do on a tree every through all the seasons. Let me see here. I might turn. Let's turn this off for a second. Turn that one off. There we go. Now we just have floating eyes and wings. That way I can kind of see what I'm doing here. Let's see, you're not sure? Oh, that's okay. Letting the week be a surprise can also be fun. I have work on Wednesday. Let's see what else I got. Mostly just working on art, and going to work, and then next weekend I'm gonna go frolfing. It's a frisbee golf. And then I'm hoping it's been super windy, so I'm hoping it won't be windy this Saturday, but I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do because I'm very short and have short arms, so I don't know if I can throw far enough. And then I think Sunday, my husband's parents want to celebrate our anniversary, so I think we're going to a hot pot, and I'm very excited for that. Let's see here. David, girlfriend is coming down for a week. If we have time and you have time, want to meet even if for dinner while she's in town? Yeah, just let me know. Hit me up. See what we can do. Okay, that works. All right. So I probably should have a reference of a leaf, but I'm going to see if I can do it without. Oopsies, nope. You guys gonna do anything specific while she's down here? Look up a reference for leaves later. I don't know if I like that. Let's see, Corpzilla. For me, I'm always keeping my eyes open for any movie trailers for Godzilla. There you go. The, was it the -1? That one was absolutely fun. I loved that. It kind of had that, it really brought a lot of that, like, classic Godzilla feel back. How did, I haven't seen it yet. How did you like the one with, the Kong one where they had to, like, pair up and fight these other Kongs, I guess, or something like that? How I feel about that. Let's see here. David, mainly hang out and work on a cosplay, but probably just also relax. New Empire is really good. Kaiju Thunderdome. Yeah, that's what the vibe I was getting for it. Let's see here. Oh yes, I watched Godzilla -1 and Godzilla X Kong. Yeah, did you like them? Did you have a preference for one or the other, or did they both kind of like scratch an itch for you, if that makes sense? The weather's really been nice. Definitely do something outside if you can, David. Also, just checking, is the music too loud? Music doing okay for everybody? Berry Pumpkin, hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I hope you had a great weekend. We're continuing on. Don't worry, it's not just a floating eyeball. We're continuing on working on Eknah today for Autism Acceptance Month. I got a bit more done on her. Here we go. She's looking good. Very excited about it. You made a garden. Ooh. Do you like to plant anything specific? Let's see here. Souls, I cut grass today. Cool. Yeah, music's wonderful. Thank you, Souls. Thank you, Berry Pumpkin. Yeah, do you have a specific thing you like to plant? Like, is it veggies? Is it flowers? Music is chill? Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Sound is very important to me for streams. Turn that back off. Turn this. I don't need to turn that one off. I like pumpkins, of course. I'm silly me. I am so sorry. That went way over my head. I should be more observant. I am so sorry. I should have known. How rude of me. But I know there's like, aren't there like all kinds of, I know they're technically gourds, right? Let's see. My profile picture is pumpkin spice ingredient. I gotcha. If you're of age, Meat Canyon has a hilarious video about pumpkin spice. Please don't watch it if you're under 18. It is very, it's a lot, but it's really funny. Let's see here. What is this song called? Send us the playlist. Absolutely. Actually, if you check under this video, Barry, there should be a link to their Spotify and hopefully their Ko-fi account. This is from a YouTube channel called Stream Cafe. I should have their YouTube linked in the description as well. I watched. Oh yeah, you watched that one? Yeah. it's a trip, isn't it? Yeah, this one's called Cherry Blossoms. I don't know how often they make music. They seem to post relatively often, but as long as you give them proper credit, they have no problem with you using their stuff for stream. And I think that's really awesome that there's people on the platform that do that. I'm very grateful for that, because that was one of the things I was running into, because, you know, older YouTube, you don't have to like think about that so much, right? But now it's like, oh no, everything's gonna get copyright claimed and whatnot. And I was using some lo-fi stuff, which is totally fine, but I had some people tell me they were like falling asleep, not as like an insult, but like it was just too relaxing. So I was like, I need something a little different. So far Stream Cafe has been working out great. They also, I think they do take commissions. That should be also linked down in my description. And so maybe one day I'll commission them to make me a jingle just for Jiffy. A Jiffy jingle, if you will. Let's see here. How's this leaf looking? Kind of looks like a leaf. Nope, don't like that. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. I might have to come back to this too. I need to like off screen just... I know I can pull up a reference. I'm just being lazy. I don't know if I like that at all. Erase this one. Yeah, and if you like my my VTuber, she's a raccoon artist here, VTuber online. Her name's Lady Pixelheart. She's also linked in my description. I don't know if her commissions are closed for the month yet, but she opens them the first of every month. Let's see here. Balance. Yep, thank you. Betwixt and between let's see, tachycardia and trance. Awesome. Yeah, I just needed something that had like a little bit more of an upbeat, because lo-fi is great, but it's kind of a little too chill sometimes. And I was like using Galaxy specific ones, if that makes sense. And it's just a little too sleepy. It sounded really pretty, but a little too sleepy. I do love trance though, specifically like uplifting trance, or what it was called, just like progressive trance. I'm a big happy hardcore person, or just EDM in general. I love it. I love all kinds of music, but that's definitely a favorite. Leaves have, I don't know how how detailed I want to make this leaf. Leaves have a lot of veins in them, depending on which leaf you're looking at. I always get to, so just if you ever feel like you're stuck in midstream, I always get stuck on something during the stream. I was like, I'll just come back to it. I'm going to go to another part of the drawing, because otherwise I'm just gonna make myself mad. Or I'll just like focus on it too much and then not move on with stuff. One second. I want to turn this off, please. There we go. Okay. Move on to her outfit. Let's see here. Berry pumpkin. I hope I can plant some watermelons and pumpkins. Oh man, I don't know if it's even remotely possible to cross a pumpkin and a watermelon. I doubt it is, but can you imagine? What would it be called? A bellin? Or a palmelon? Let's see here. I've only ever planted like tomatoes and beans and squash or something. Was it squash or zucchini? I think I like zucchini. I think squash, I think I like squash too. Both of them. My husband does not. You like okra? I can't do okra, man. Oh no, I can't do that. Water pumpkin, heck yeah. Can you imagine how heavy that thing would be? Like watermelons get pretty big, but there's some pumpkins. Sorry, I have you guys staring at Eknah's butt. Pumpkins can get ginormous. Pumpkin melon, I like that. Water pumpkin melon, I like both of those. But I can only imagine how massive they would get. Actually, I'm gonna get off her butt for a second. Why don't I do the line work for this? Okay. So this little flower she's holding in her hands is special because I still need to do some practice with drawing flowers, but this is literally the only like flower idea I could come up with that was like from her home planet. So it's really not, it's kind of based off a lily, but mostly just I don't know how to draw flowers. Here's the best flower I can draw. So I just want to kind of keep that with my drawing. Am I on the right layer? Do a flower on top. I need to start layering some of these. Usually, oops, a fooer. It's not a flower, it's a fooer. I usually am good about organizing stuff, but sometimes I get a little lazy. Let's see here. Eyes. We're gonna do winter wings. We'll do fall wings. It's falling, it's falling. Let's rename. We'll do summer wings. I feel like I'm talking about chicken wings. Let's see here. Corpzilla. The type of creatures I have a hard time drawing, anything that is shaped like humans. That's very fair. Extremely fair. I tend to draw mostly humanoid. type things. I've branched out to, like, you know, I love aliens, obviously. Drawing anthropomorphic characters are very still new to me, but I would like to draw more of them because they're fun. Let's see here. I have giant pumpkin seeds. Ooh, what's the largest pumpkin you've ever made, Barry? Or not made, sorry, grew. You made that pumpkin. Let's see, Berry Pumpkin, good profile picture, Corpzilla. Let's see, I drew my own profile picture. It looks really cool. I can see it from here. That's awesome. Need to create a space. I don't think I have the time for a Discord, but I'd love to have a space for everyone to post their art, because I just want to see what everyone is working on all the time. I have to, maybe it's something I can add to my website. Let's see, spring wings, spring chicken wings. Oh. Okay, there we go. Body, line art. I should probably just put body art at this point. Get rid of that. Don't come back. Let me rename you. Go body art. I'm sorry. My iPad's wanting to do the like insert word. I put body and it put body building, or then it put body, there's body fat, and they're like, no. Body art. Here we go. Let me see here. Berry Pumpkin. I certainly didn't draw mine. Corpzilla. I drew him like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it looks really cool. I think I'm seeing a Godzilla of sorts. It's a little small on my end. Let me see if I can. Let me go to your channel really quick here. Oh yeah, that looks great. I love the glowing effects you did on the back. That's awesome. Godzilla is awesome. Top tier kaiju. Alright. Where'd my pen go? Oh no, I set my pen down and I lost it. There we go. Yeah, yeah, Berry Pup. Oh no, no. Woo. Sorry, that's really funny. Oh man, the glowing spikes. Yes, it's familiar. Berry Pumpkin. I just looked up their channel to see it better. Yeah, isn't that great? Looks awesome. All right, where was I? Let me turn. Where's the flower? Turn this down a little bit so I can draw over it. So something I was bringing it up to my friend at the artist meetup. Something I've been enjoying doing with my drawings now, just to help me see it in pieces, because I have trouble seeing the breakdown of an overall image, is I've been doing like the body art in like one color. So let me turn this off. We have floating creepy eyes again. Turn this off. Let me go back to at this. And then we have this one. I accidentally combined them. I meant to put the wings and the clothes on a separate layer. And then we have the flower. Let me turn. Did I turn? Yes, I did. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I've actually just been having fun using, you know, primary colors and just breaking my drawings down this way. And that probably might be something that's already like done in the artist world, but I just kind of figured that out on my own. And it really helps me with the overall drawing. And also mentally, for my ADHD brain that likes to, you know, get bored really quickly, it helps me like, oh, okay, so I did the line work for these two parts today. I got something done, or I got the coloring done for these few sections or whatever. And it helps me break it down so the overall like project isn't as overwhelming, if that makes sense. That's my Jiffyisms for the day. Move back onto this. Hopefully that's helpful to you guys if you're looking to do gosh, she looks so creepy without her eyes. If you're looking to do more stuff like that. Let's see here. Corpzilla. I didn't just draw one Godzilla, but I drew two of them. Not shown in the profile pic. That's okay. That's awesome. Is that like your favorite subject matters to draw Godzilla? Because that's pretty cool. We need kaiju. We need monster drawers out there. Okay, where was it? Right, the flower. Okay. go. I also do not know if this flower is in the right perspective, but I think I did it okay. Oopsies. Why is it doing that? Oh, right. I'm on the wrong layer. Wrong layer! Let's see here. Yeah, I'll probably go... Let's see. Is it 7 o'clock already? Wow, time's flying by. You guys make the time go so fast. It's so fun. I'll probably go to about 8 or so tonight. Since my first week kind of getting back into it. I had a pretty busy... Even though I was having fun, I had a pretty busy weekend, past weekend, so... Let's see here. Corpzilla. I originally draw prehistoric animals. That's awesome. Do you have a favorite prehistoric animal? I'm trying to think if I do or not. I have to think about that. Gosh, what is my... Dude, anything that's in the sea terrifies me. Things were way too big in the water. Let's see here. Let's see. Velociraptor. I mean, you cannot go wrong with a Velociraptor. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys, I gotta make sure not to have, like, links and stuff spammed in the YouTube chat, because I do believe, that can get out of hand, or, like, YouTube doesn't like stuff like that. If you guys would like to talk with each other, you can exchange information and, or emails, or Discords, or whatnot, and, share that way, if that's alright. I know YouTube gets kind of weird if people start spamming links in the chat, so. But yeah, I think that might be another good goal. I want to try to figure out a way just to kind of have a place to share everything. I know Discord is probably the way, but I just know I don't have the time to manage it, and I would have to have some people that would like to mod my Discord. So, and that's kind of a big ask, you know, because it is very time consuming. Make sure everyone's behaving. Let's see here, David. The Ankylosaurus is probably mine. I mean, okay, you guys are gonna make me do it, aren't you? The Leopleurodon, Charlie, magical Leopleurodon. No, sorry. Yeah, old internet. I'm dating myself again. Oh man, Charlie the friggin' unicorn. You know, we give Gen Z a hard time for the things that they like and think are funny, but then, you know, you really look back at the stuff that we enjoyed as millennials. Were we any different? We all like stupid stuff. Oh man. Go. Like, I know it might be old news by now, but I know Skibbity Toilet's kind of a big thing right now. It's absurd. And it's, you know, they use Gary's mod for it, which, you know, is pretty old by now. As far as, like, I don't know, technology and games and all that stuff. I played the heck out of some Gary's mod during my, my late teens, early 20s. Does anybody still use Gary's mod on a regular? Is it kind of faded out now, or here? The chat's still working. There we go. Oh, and I know I keep saying it. This is definitely a neurodivergent thing. I do plan on doing a game night. I just need to get out of my my ADHD brain and just do it because I need to add it to my routine. At least maybe like once or twice a month or whatnot. I need to do a test stream with some friends just to make sure things are working correctly because I've never streamed a game before. A lot of my friends that I would do that would have been kind of busy. That I know how to, like, that's a thing that they've done like hundreds of times. Okay. I should go down here. Too much overlap. Oopsies, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted at all. Do that. Go back here. There we go. Okay. Oops, what is happening? What did I do? Oopsies. There we go. Oops. Almost got it. Getting my layers mixed up. Oopsies. There we go. That maybe will work. I feel like... Well, I'm going to be drawing the flower over as... I know her hand is not correct. I'll probably have to address that later. Let's see here. I've drawn the Ankylosaurus and the Leopleurodon a few months ago. That's awesome. Can you give me some, do you know any cool facts about the Leopleurodon and the Ankylosaurus? I always enjoy learning about stuff, so I'm always down for some information. Shrink that down just a little bit. I think I might have to turn this off for a second. There we go. Okay, go. I like how that's looking. Oopsies. There we go. Spit out them facts if you got them. I feel like it needs to be a little bit centered. Like that. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. I like it needs a little bit more of a bend. Whoop. Whoop. Come on. Close. Ah. It works. Here. Oh, here we go. Corpzilla. The Leopleurodon lived in the Jurassic period from 150 to 160. 150 to 160 million years ago. Ooh, man! Every time I think I feel old, I should really think about the dinosaurs. Sorry, I had to mute my mic. My husband was doing something silly. I just had to make sure he was okay. That's awesome. Yeah, you can keep spitting them dino facts if you want to. Or is there, oh gosh, what other prehistoric animals? We always think of like dinosaurs and like oh gosh, the woolly mammoth and stuff. Are there any like cool, there's there any other kind of creatures that you don't hear about very often? Let's see, there was an Ankylosaurus fossil found with a syrinx. What is, I have to look up what that is. Give me 1 second. I can draw a circle. Gosh, what do you want? Sorry. Oh, sorry. My husband just scared me. Oh, my... My husband just scared me. I startle easy. I thought I saw like shadows behind me, and then next thing I know I saw a hand and I screamed. Sorry about that. Oh man. I started playing, what did I play today? Oh, Syrinx equals voice box. Oh, okay, that's really cool. Oh, okay, I gotcha. My brain registered what you said. I was playing, I started playing Requiem for a Dream today, and I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna be too scary for me or too anxiety inducing. And it kind of was, but I'm getting better about it. I mean, I play Fallout, and I don't know why I worry about playing horror games. My heart can only take so much stress in one day. Let's see, David, you hear about it, but facts about the saber-toothed tiger? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, saber-toothed tiger, not only does it look cool, not only was it a pretty cool Megazord in Power Rangers, you don't hear too many like things about it. Oopsies. Yeah, too big. There we go. Like that. Turn this back here. So these flowers, I don't know, I haven't given them a name or anything, but they're pink and they're supposed to kind of have like yellow gold tips on the ends of them. Let's see here, souls, it's cool, yeah, thank you, yeah. It is not hard to scare me. Corpzilla. Most dinosaurs did not have a syrinx and could not sing or produce complicated calls. Oh, interesting. So, I'm curious then, because, birds are from dinosaurs, right? They're like evolved and stuff. Did they evolve to have that where they could communicate that way? Because birds, that's all they do is make noise and talk, and you know, all that jazz. That's really interesting. I did not know that. See, cool fun facts. Alright, how do I want this flower to go? Right, so it's missing. Okay, so I do need to draw. It's got to come from. Ooh, whoopsies. One sec, gotta turn this upside down. Don't want to make you guys sick. No. Wait. Here. It's closer. Did I not have this popping up right? This is one of those times I should have drawn the flower all the way through the hand. You're supposed to draw the things overlapping each other. Maybe what I can do I need to draw like the bottom of it. Yeah. That. Not all birds have a steering. Okay, I did not know that. I'm gonna have to look up which birds don't have it. I think it's because I really enjoy parrots, so I'm used to them being super vocal. Okay. That could be the bottom of the flower, right in the hand. Go. Okay, so looks like that. I might have the perspective of this flower a little off. Oh, let's see here. Corpsilla. A perfect example of a bird without a syrinx would be the Kawasari. I can't. Oh no. I know how to pronounce it. Kawasari. Caseary. Oh god. Oh boy. Brain's not fully loaded today, guys. I know what you're talking about, though. They're blue. They got the blue, and they're pretty vicious looking. Sometimes my brain just does not want to work, and today it seems like it might be one of those days. Go. Okay. Oh, well, I guess what I could do just to cheat the system here. Let me see here. Let's pick the color that we need for this flower. I think it's this color. We're gonna reference. There we go. Get some little basic colors down and kind of go in and play with it later with some textures and little designs. Let's see here. Cassowary, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate anybody that's willing to teach. Also be patient and not make me feel dumb. I really appreciate it. Very, very much so. Let's see here. My brain's a little slow on some things. Let's see here. Should it be like that, where there's room all the way around? I could probably just do this. That. There we go. That was going back to, like, you know, not knowing about my diagnosis during like middle school and high school, but like in elementary school it's like, oh, I know why I'm not picking up on stuff. I had, you know, severe hearing loss, but you know, you get to high school, I'm like, well, my ears are fixed now, so why am I still having all this trouble? I just felt like I was dumb all the time. I have a delay, like a very bad delay sometimes when processing information that someone just tells me even. And I will freeze, and it's not even so much sometimes that I didn't hear it. I have to have you say it again. My brain just didn't take it, I guess is another way to put it. Here, put some orange in here. Nope. So I very much appreciate anybody that's very patient with me when explaining things. I finally figured out how to play Magic the Gathering thanks to my husband being patient. A lot of people I was around before, like, just, you know, and I get it, it's frustrating, but it's like, please be patient with me. Because it's really funny though, because once I start doing, like, once I get it, I'm crazy, like, good at it for the most part. Or at least I'm like so focused in on it that I do a pretty decent job. I picked up, I'm not like the best with art, but one of the reasons I enjoy art so much, it's just one of the few things I felt like, oh, I'm good at this, like, not completely naturally, right, but I just had a knack for picking up on it. And music as well. I'm not perfect with music, but that's something I can, like, pick up easy. Easier, I should say. There we go. Pretty flower. Make those yellow. Yeah, let's make those yellow. Let's see here. David, I want to play more Magic the Gathering with you guys. I'm working on a 60-card Modern deck right now. Oh, is that the one my husband's working on for proxy? Oh, man. That's cute. I like how that's looking. Okay. Oh, what kind of green do we want to use for the stem? Yeah, he kind of got on a roll with that proxy making for Magic. Maybe that. Let's try this one. Just kind of get some flat colors down. Maybe a little darker. And I can always add highlights if I want or whatnot. There we go. Let's see here. That's something. Let's see here. Souls. By the way, Jiffy, do you like goldfish snacks? Oh yeah, I don't mind them. My husband really likes them though, so we get them every time we grocery shop. David, that's something else. Thought we have talked about the custom frogs. Yeah, have you talked about custom frogs? Yeah, he's shaking his head, yes. Gotcha. Alright. I'm gonna move on from the flower for now. Do like one more little move on back to her clothes here. What was I doing? Uh-oh, brain fart. Oh, pen, that's what I need. Okay. Be able to... I've definitely been getting better with like character design and whatnot, but I definitely kind of like played it safe a lot with some of my older stuff. So like you'll notice like she's got like triangles like all over her this kind of shape at the end of her antenna and her nails, and I kind of did the same thing with the flowers as well, just to kind of feel like they're all from the same place. I guess that would make sense. Let's see here. Natalie, hey, welcome to the chat. How are you? Thanks for joining me in my little corner of the galaxy this week. How was your weekend? We're continuing on with my Alien OC Eknah for Autism Acceptance Month. I got a bit of work done on her off camera, and for those of you that weren't here a little bit earlier, what we got here? Boozette here is coming along great. I'm working on shading right now. I'll show you what it looks like without. So I'm just kind of erasing where I want the light source to come in. So once I'm done with that, I might add a few more fun details, and I'm going to draw the little booze in the background, and then she'll be just about done. I think I might put some glowing effects behind her too. But yeah, that one's coming along. I am just slow as molasses when it comes to certain things. Trying not to get too many projects going because that's when it starts to become a problem. Let's see here. David, the other proxy is from a different game, however. Gotcha. Corpzilla, here's another fact. Roaring is a mammalian thing. Oh, really? Oh, okay, so you're saying that most dinosaurs didn't have the syrinx and whatnot, so I know we kind of figured out that velociraptors, what they sounded like. So does the T-Rex really make that big like roar that he does at the end of Jurassic Park, or is that all fabricated? Is it all a lie? Please don't tell me it's all a lie. Oh, thank you. Looking good. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun working on her. She just been making me happy all around. Let's see here. I celebrated, if you weren't here earlier, celebrated my anniversary with my husband last week. Took a week off from streaming, and now I'm back. So I appreciate everyone being here. It really like makes the stream so fun getting to talk to everybody. I love hearing facts and stories, and just a good time. Let's see here. David, but have a good night. I think I'm gonna dip out a little early tonight. Not a problem. I'll message you on Facebook tonight here, maybe around 8:30. Okay, yeah, that should be totally fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go for till probably about 8 o'clock or so, unless we're really in deep to a conversation, and I'll extend it. But yeah, you have a wonderful night, and thank you for always stopping by my streams. All right. How are you doing, Natalie? How was your weekend? Anything fun? You got anything fun planned for the week? Whoopsies. Very, very much appreciate you guys joining in on my streams. I hope they're fun. I always want to make sure they're engaging and whatnot as I'm getting used to this, and I will do gaming eventually. I kind of just, I really like gaming, but I really like doing community stuff more, so I want to find more ways to make you guys feel involved in the streams. Maybe I can talk to some other fellow streamers and see if they have some ideas. Oopsies, come on. Nope. That's close. There we go. That's better. Indeed. Good job, Jiffy. Thank you, Souls. I appreciate that. Natalie, doing good. Went to a reggae show for 420. Heck yeah. And then Silver Sun pickup show tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Yeah, what a lucky, well, it's not lucky, it's just how the calendar works, but that's awesome that it fell on a Saturday. I bet that was, I bet a lot of the shops were very packed, and I'm sure everyone was out having a great time. And the weather, I think it was really nice too. We've been lucking out with April. Our first wedding anniversary, we were trying to go just stay at a log cabin because I wanted to I wanted to see the stars a little bit, and it was 45 degrees or colder, and we didn't realize, because you know Easter moves around, right? It was on the Easter weekend at this lodge, so there was like some Easter Sunday thing, and so on Sunday there wasn't too many places there. We thankfully found somewhere that was open to eat at, and it was freezing cold. We wanted to go walk the trails, but we couldn't. It was we went and we painted some, they have like a little craft area. We like did some paints for like these little, like I got a bird and he had like a hippo, but we were kind of stuck in the room most of the time. And hope this year it was like perfect outside. Absolute, well, okay, well, for a little bit it wasn't. It started pouring rain right as we were going to dinner, but then it was beautiful afterwards. Let's see here. Corpzilla. The roar would be scary, but you would be able to hear the roar of the Jurassic. Let's see. The roar would be scary, but you would be able to hear the roar of the Jurassic Park's T-Rex. But the real T-Rex is much scarier. They still made sounds, but most humans would not hear them. Oh, okay. That's really cool. Oh gosh, I can't imagine. Just if we couldn't hear them, but that thing's like just staring at you, and it's just like opening and shutting its mouth or doing something. You're just like, what is it doing? Is it going to attack me? Some base colors here. There we go. It's super, super fun. I always got to do my plugs. If you guys don't mind, if you could please like and subscribe and share. If you feel like somebody else needs a place to stop in this big old galaxy of yours, please send them my way. I would love to have them here. Love chatting and having a good time with everybody. I'm always more, as much as I'll yap on about something, I'm always more fascinated to hear other people's stuff. I have a really good friend. She's one of my best friends. She stops in sometimes. She would just tell me about her time at her first job at the Hollywood Bowl in California, and my silly brain was like, a bowling? I'm like, man, all this stuff was happening at a bowling alley? No, the Hollywood Bowl is not a bowling alley. I will tell you that right now. But I just loved. I still love hearing just how, like, she gets all excited, and her stories are insane. Some of them I'm just like, oh, that's way different of experience than I had at my first job. And I got her for Christmas the first 100 years of the Hollywood Bowl, and it's basically like a big outside like performance theater and stuff. Like big names would show up there to perform, and here I'm thinking it's a bowling alley. It's kind of an insult to the place, actually. Let's see. Keeping up the chat. Well, it's still working. Oh, you know, that's a fun topic. What were your guys' first jobs, and did you love it, hate it, any good stories, horror stories? Tell me. I want to hear. My first job was at a movie theater that is no longer here. They tore it down finally, but it was my first job. And the fun story I have from there is at the it was the movie theater. At the top of the stairs, we had a dry let's see. What's up, souls? Can you help me out? Making sure everyone's all right in the chat. Okay, lol. I currently don't have a job at the moment. That's okay. Jobs are kind of a pain in the butt, especially just like the steps to, like, you know, getting them and whatnot. Then you have the interview. Man, I've been with the same company for a long time, and I'm terrified to have to do another interview at a new place. So anyways, my first job, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so it shut down. I had to tell all the customers we're shutting down, and there was this dry erase board at the top of the stairs, and I used to go by Panda, used to be my nickname, and so I drew a panda with a sad panda with a popcorn bucket, and everyone kind of like signed their name on it. I signed my name on it. And that's where it sat, because the building sat vacant for like 10 years. Well, they finally decided to tear it down. And, you know, people get curious. Some random person went in there and was kind of looking around. And I had a friend message me out of nowhere, and they're like, Jiffy. I go, she goes, is this yours? And there was my signature on what looks to be an old dry erase board with my picture still drawn on there and all those other signatures. And I was like, yeah, that is mine. And apparently, even though the building was like torn half down, it somehow managed to not get destroyed. But the guy said, as he was giving it to me, everything in the building had been vandalized but that picture. And I just thought that was really sweet. That's a nice story. Let's see here. I'm good, Jiffy. Just watching your stream and playing on my PSP. My first job was a security guard. Ooh, man. I can't imagine. I've had some friends do security guard jobs, and that sounds really scary. Was it like at a pretty like high theft kind of place, or high, you know, like was it good for you, or was it kind of like I need to get out of here kind of thing? Sorry about that. Right. Let's see here. Night of Knee. Haha, I worked at Geek Squad before. It was Geek Squad, customer TA desk. So I did a lot of processing returns and helping older folks with understanding tech jazz, a lot of game consoles and PCs. Yeah, I work in a grocery store, and I do feel bad, because eventually I'm going to be old, and I'm not even going to understand what the heck half of these things do. And I get really sad that they're just like, I just want to be able to get, you know, the deal. I just don't get how this works, and I just try so hard teach them what I can, like about our app and whatnot. And it just really breaks my heart every time. So I'm not always the best at explaining things. But I empathize with not understanding or feeling like you're behind and whatnot, so. But yeah, the movie theater was rough. I was in a rough part of town. So, not my favorite, but it definitely was an experience, and it's probably good for me to experience something like that. Here we go. Okay, I'll come back to that. Let's get some belt loops on here, huh? Oop. This down here. Oh, I already have a layer just for that. But rename this belt. Belt, leather belt. Let's see here. Corpzilla. Even though dinosaurs are old, let's see, the mammal relatives were around before dinosaurs. Mammals and synapsids ruled the earth before the dinosaurs. That's cool. Yeah, we always think like you go straight to like, ooh, dinosaurs. But yeah, that's really cool. I feel a lot of I like hearing facts like this because like I like to randomly look up stuff. So I'll probably when I'm not doing anything else, just kind of like it'll pop in my head like, oh, I remember hearing about this. I want to learn about it. Okay, here, turn this down a little bit. Turn that opacity down. There we go. Okay, are we on the right layer now? Yes. Okay. That up a little bit. Or is there another thing that I can use? Let me see here. Sometimes I get, I don't want to draw a circle 100 times, so I try to look through. I need to find some more brushes. I just kind of use something that looks similar to what I need and just kind of use that. Ooh, this might be interesting. Curiouser and curiouser. What if I use that? Oh, that's kind of cool. Do infinite patterns. No. Anything in here? No. Maybe not. Let's see here. I also randomly look things up. Hey, I mean, that's I think that's just that's the way that I like to learn, because sometimes, unless I'm really interested in a topic, I will kind of just tune things out. So anytime something interests me, I'll like look it up really quick, and if I don't feel like reading through it, I'll send it to myself. Let's see here. By the way, Jiffy, have you tried the Goldfish pretzels? I have not tried the pretzel ones. I'll have to buy. I'll have to try some at work. First pretzels. What? I love chips and dip. I'm trying to think of what my favorite. I do love me some like puffy Cheetos. I'm not finding what I'm looking for. I might just have to draw circles. Oof. Yeah, I think we had the windows and door open. I think some little gnats got in there biting me. Ouch. Ooh, what's this? There's still a lot of brushes on this on Procreate I have never touched. And oops, whoopsies. I'm about to mess around with them. What does this do? Disco, huh? Whoa, hello. Whee! That's cool. Let's smoke. Where was the... Yeah, here we go. Disco, what does that look like? Whoa, that's cool. I like that. Boop. What if... Oh, that's too small. Nah, that's not gonna work. Draw a picture, but don't take... Oh, yeah, that trick. Yeah, I was just being lazy. I was like, ooh, I wonder if I can just, like, pick my pen off the paper, or just tap it once and I'll have a circle. Where is that? Where's my pen? grain. There we go. Where are you? There. Okay. No, don't do that. Oops. Yeah, I'm just super lazy. What is your drawing style? Lazy? Is that a style? Honestly, if not that, I can also, I just realized, where's it at? Sampler. Is it this one? No, it's infinite textures. Where's that at? Infinite patterns. Where are you? Come on. I know I'm not crazy. Where is it? I'm making this more difficult. I should just draw the circles, but I'm being very stubborn. Oh, where is it? I know I had something that kind of like looked like a chain. Where is it? Aha! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's try to shrink this down just a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. That might work. Let's make it yellow. Let me make it... Start with this. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I might be able to make this work. Aha! Did my stubbornness pay off? I have no idea. We'll just say it did. That's really, really cool. Whoa, that's awesome. Let's see here. Thank you, Stacia. I appreciate it. I'm just being stubborn. Corpzilla, I'm sure lazy is some sort of art style. Souls. All right. I did watch Kaiju number 8. It's been fine. Did I see that? Is that new? That sounds familiar. Ooh, I like the idea of this. I just need to play around with it. Try this one. I might just have to... I kind of like that it's transparent, but I kind of wish it was a little more opaque. Let's do a bit darker orange, maybe? Yeah, the problem is it looks cool, but it does that. I do like the idea though. I'm gonna mess and experiment with this. Oopsies. Come on. Aha. Aha! I will outsmart you, brush. Or, yeah, brush. Ooh, that's super cool. Oh, okay, I see what it's doing. Okay. This is really cool. Oopsies. Uh-oh. Oh, I got the eraser up. Ooh, that's super fun. It will do what I want it to do eventually. Haha. There we go. Sometimes my stubbornness pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Come on, do what I want, brush. That's fun. I'm definitely gonna continue messing around with that, because that's basically what her belt looks like. Let's see here. Have you tried going into the brush setting? Oh, you know, that's a good idea right now. I will do that. Give me 1 second. Spacing. The spacing's good. Stabilization. Oh, okay. Corbzilla just might have saved the day. Stacia, look up concept art tips if you want streamlined, not lazy workflows. Thank you. You're so sweet. I'm self-deprecating way too much. The multiplier layer tip was a concept art tip. Okay, thank you. That's so fun. Thank you so much. Definitely going to do that. I just realized there's an opacity thing here. Let's see if Corb might have just saved the day. Let me, I'm gonna delete this and I'm gonna, try again here. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I see, even as not hard as I am about my own art, I'm also just like, maybe I'm cheating. I'm always worried that I'm like, you know, just cheating about something. Okay, that kinda helped. Let me go back into this. Pressure, no, not that. Green. Equipment. That looks cool. Oh, that's the shape. What next? Some of these... Oh, here we go. I think some of it is just, I don't know all the terms or, like, how to mess with the brushes. So the people that make brush packs, it's super cool. Lightness, saturation. Let's try to do max saturation and hue. Alright, let's see here. Whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess around with that. Yeah. That is good. Both of those good pieces of advice. Thank you so much. Let's try... Oh, what if I do this? Oh. I will figure you out, brush. You cannot defeat me. Okay, we got that. Oopsies. Ooh, I'm sitting here messing with the settings and I had just noticed that I can like come over here and mess with the brush or like look at it on the right. Ooh. Secondary color. Can I like... Okay. Whoopsies. Color tilt. Okay, I might leave that one there. Saturation. Brightness. Let's see, what does this do? Just to change it? No. Okay, okay, I see you. I see you, brush. Let's try this. Okay, I might have overdone it on overcorrecting the brush. Let's go back here. Oopsies. What did I do? Yeah, this is probably gonna have to be something I mess with off camera. If I turn the secondary color down. Okay. What if I do that? Nah, not quite. I don't know how to reset the brush, unfortunately. Is there a way to do that? Oh well, I'll just mess around with it off stream. But might just have to forego on that, but I really like the... I had it closer the way it was before. Get your art on Jiffy. Oh yeah. There's a lot of just tinkering around just in general that I have to do with digital art until I like really get it down. But I think talking with a friend the other day, you're never gonna stop learning this stuff. And I'm sorry you've been having to stare at her butt for the past the past few minutes. Let's go here. I'll go back to that. Where's my stamps at? Stamps, stamps, stampy stamps. Sticker stamps. Here we go. There we go. Oh, that's the perfect size. All right. Then she has just like, I'm not even sure what I was trying to call these. Just like a chain or some sort of gold something. Let's see here. Ooh, let's make a little. Yeah, something like that. Have to look at the. Where's my reference image? Where's the sketch? Oh, wrong one. There we go. Let's see here. Corbzilla is probably because I'm pretty intelligent and is willing to share as long as I have knowledge about it. Hey, everyone has like I feel like everyone has their strength, and intelligence is kind of, I don't know. The way that they do it in school really frustrates me because, again, I've always felt dumb, but I'm not stupid. I am intelligent in my own way, and wish that was like kind of if kids were kind of able to focus on their strengths a little bit more. It doesn't always feel like they are, especially if it's not a profitable thing, you know? Let's see here. Ooh, 7:53. Time flies with y'all. That's too big. Well, to all my fellow neurospices in the chat, thank you very much for sharing your experience while we celebrate Autism and Acceptance Month. I think it's really important to share those experiences. There's not enough resources, especially for those diagnosed later in life. So thank you Corbzilla for sharing your information about prehistoric times. So I'm hoping this month has at least been like informative so far. If not, like you feel like maybe understood, or it's just kind of nice to vibe with other neurospices, you know? Oopsies. Have to think about some other things to do next year for Autism Acceptance Month. I think Pride is coming up in a couple months. Ooh, we should totally work on something rainbow. I'll have to figure out something to work on because I love me some rainbow. Oopsies. Something I'm gonna. Oh, you do? Oh, well, thank you for joining in on all the discussion and whatnot. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you never. If I ask if you want to share your experience, you absolutely never have to share anything you don't want to on my channel. It is all voluntary. Only share things if you feel comfortable. And I'm a pretty open book. If there's something that I'm not comfortable with, I will let you guys know. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, well, before I go, how do you, let me turn this back on. Actually, before I go, I'm going to show you what I haven't been doing is, like, where we started and where we are now. So let's take off all the layers. My favorite part. Oh, God, that looks scary. 1 second here. And turn off this flower. Okay, so the original drawing looks like this. She's cross-eyed. I actually was really happy with this one. I think at this point I was very, still really having trouble with anatomy. I don't think I really got anatomy until like a couple of years ago. Like, I'm still not the best at it, but it makes so much more sense now. But yeah, so something I left sitting unfinished for a long time. So let's go with the flow here. I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna turn. Okay, here we go. And turn this. Here we go. This, and that. So I'll turn the opacity down just a little bit on the original. So you can kind of just see where it was and where it is now. As well as my autism journey, my art journey has been fun, and I really, really appreciate all of you guys for joining me in on it. And with that, I think I'm going to call it for the evening. So you guys have a great rest of your week. Be kind to one another, please. And I will see you next Monday. Bye-bye. See ya.